The hum of the engine, the glow of the app, a symphony of hunger, craving satisfaction. Food delivery, a modern convenience, but beneath the surface, a world of unknown terrors awaits. This is not about late-night cravings or misplaced orders. This is about the fear that festers in the shadows, the silent screams echoing from desolate streets and darkened doorways. These are the terrifying true tales from food delivery drivers, forever scarred by the horrors they've witnessed. These are not stories for the faint of heart. They are a chilling reminder that behind the convenience of a delivered meal lies a world of vulnerability, where danger lurks in the most unexpected places. Buckle up, dear reader, and prepare to descend into the abyss of fear, where hunger pangs are the least of your worries. The night is long, and the stories are many. Stay with us as we unveil the spine-chilling experiences of those who brave the dark to bring you your meals. The diner stood alone, a beacon of flickering neon on a deserted highway. Mike, a seasoned delivery driver, felt a shiver crawl down his spine as he pulled into the desolate parking lot. The order was simple, a burger and fries, no special instructions. But the eerie silence of the diner, shrouded in an unnatural darkness, set his nerves on edge. He stepped out of his car, the air thick with an unsettling stillness. The only sound was the distant chirping of crickets, their chorus amplifying the silence rather than breaking it. As he approached the diner, a cold gust of wind slammed the door shut with a resounding boom. Mike's heart pounded in his chest. He had a bad feeling about this. Suddenly he noticed a shadowy figure in the distance, watching him intently. Fear gripped him as he realized he wasn't alone. Without a second thought, Mike jumped back into his car and sped away, leaving the eerie diner behind. The aroma of pepperoni and melted cheese filled Sarah's car as she drove to a secluded address on the outskirts of town. The GPS led her down a winding road, the houses becoming more sparse and dilapidated the further she went. The darkness seemed to swallow her car. As she pulled up to the dimly lit house, a sense of unease washed over her. The house looked abandoned, yet there was a faint light inside. The porch light flickered erratically, casting grotesque shadows that danced across the peeling paint. The air was thick with tension. Taking a deep breath, Sarah grabbed the pizza and walked toward the front door. Each step felt heavier than the last. As she reached the porch, her foot landed in something sticky, sending a shiver down her spine. She hesitated, heart pounding. Looking down, she gasped in horror. It was blood. The realization hit her like a ton of bricks. Sarah's mind raced. Should she run or call for help? The night had taken a terrifying turn. Section 4. The House on Harbinger Lane. Rain lashed against the windshield as David navigated his car through the deserted streets. His latest delivery took him to Harbinger Lane, a street shrouded in local lore and whispered warnings. The house, its facade crumbling under the relentless downpour, stood at the end of a long, overgrown driveway. David's phone buzzed with a notification. "Leave the food at the door and don't ring the doorbell." Strange, but not unheard of. He retrieved the food, a shiver running down his spine as he stepped out into the cold, damp air. As he approached the front door, he heard a blood-curdling scream from within, followed by an eerie silence. Heart pounding, David turned and ran, not daring to look back as he sped away into the night. Section 5. The Vanishing Order. The apartment complex was a labyrinth of identical balconies and flickering lights. John, a delivery driver known for his punctuality, double-checked the apartment number, a wave of confusion washing over him. He could have sworn he had delivered to this address before, but the name on the order was unfamiliar. He knocked on the door, the sound echoing through the empty hallway. Silence. He knocked again, louder this time. Still, no answer. John checked the order details on his phone, perplexed. The order was marked as delivered, but he hadn't handed the food to anyone. As he turned to leave, he noticed something strange about the door across the hall. The door was slightly ajar, with an eerie light spilling out from the crack. Hesitating, John slowly approached the door, his heart pounding. His hand trembled as he reached for the handle, unsure of what he would find inside.